Most people believe loneliness comes from being unwanted, but psychology tells a very different story. Some of the most intelligent people in the world feel deeply lonely, even when they are surrounded by others. Not because they lack social skills, not because they are broken, but because they see the world differently. Today, we'll explore why intelligent minds often feel alone and why this loneliness is not a weakness, but a consequence of depth. Psychology suggests that intelligence changes how we experience reality. Intelligent people think more deeply. They question more often. They notice patterns others ignore. But this creates a problem. When you see the world deeply, casual conversations feel empty. Small talk feels exhausting. Not because you're arrogant, but because your mind is searching for meaning. And meaning is rare. The more aware you are, the harder it becomes to belong. Intelligent people often see hidden motives, contradictions, and emotional masks. They don't just hear words, they hear intentions. This makes them cautious, selective, and often silent. Because not everyone is ready for honest conversations, and not everyone wants the truth. Psychology calls this existential loneliness. It's not about being alone physically, it's about feeling unseen mentally. When your thoughts run deeper than the room, you begin to feel like an outsider. You crave connection, but only the kind that understands you. And when that connection doesn't exist, loneliness becomes your companion. Highly intelligent people are often emotionally sensitive. They feel things intensely. They reflect longer. They carry emotional weight silently. This combination, deep thinking plus deep feeling, can be overwhelming. So they retreat. Not because they hate people, but because solitude feels safer than shallow understanding. Solitude gives intelligent minds something rare: freedom. Freedom to think, freedom to reflect, freedom to exist without pretending. In solitude, they don't need to explain themselves. And slowly, loneliness turns into something else: peace. Here's the truth psychology reveals. Intelligent people aren't lonely because no one wants them. They're lonely because they refuse to shrink themselves to fit in. They wait for depth, for meaning, for genuine connection, even if it takes a lifetime. So if you feel lonely, if you feel misunderstood, if you feel different, don't assume something is wrong with you. Sometimes loneliness is simply the cost of seeing the world clearly. And those who see clearly are never truly alone.